Hello students, in this video I am going to continue the chapter 3. In this the topic gametogenesis. Gameto means gamete, genesis means formation. Gametogenesis itself means the formation of gametes. There are two gametes, male and female, male sperm and female ovum. The male immature germ cell produces sperms by the process at puberty age. The process is spermatogenesis, genesis formation of sperm. In this seminal fascicle tubules. Now I am reading this whole process. You just need to listen and memorize this all the short things which I have written so you can know what is gametogenesis. In testes, the immature male germ cell means spermatogonia produces. The immature germ cell is spermatogonia which produces sperm by spermatogenesis at the beginning of puberty. The spermatogonia means the single one is known as spermatogenium, and when there are many it is known as spermatogonia present on the inner wall of seminal tubules. Seminal tubules, inner wall, and then seminal semiferous tubules multiplies by mitotic division and increase in number. Its spermatogonium is diploid and contain 46 chromosomes, increase in number, and it multiplies by mitotic division and increase in number. Its spermatogonium is diploid and contain 46 chromosomes. Some of the spermatogonia called primary spermatocytes. This is primary spermatocytes. Periodically undergo meiosis. A primary spermatocytes completes the first mitotic division, means the reduction division, leading to the formation of two equal haploid cells called secondary spermatocytes, which have only 23 chromosomes each. First there were 46 and then they have been halved into 23, which are known as secondary spermatocytes. The secondary spermatocytes undergo the second meiotic division. Here there is first and then second. Now we will talk about the second meiotic division. It produces the four cells, haploid spermatids. They are all haploid spermatids. The secondary spermatocytes and formation of four haploid spermatids. Then the spermatids are transformed into the spermatozoa, means the sperm, by process of spermatogenesis. After spermatogenesis, sperm heads become embedded in the serotyl cells and finally released from the seminiferous tubules by the process of spermization. The spermatogenesis starts at the age of puberty due to the significant increase in the secretion of gonadotropin release hormone, which is GN capital RH. This is all about the division, spermatozoa into division. Now we will talk about the spermatogenesis. After spermatogenesis, what is happening? As I have speaked above, GnRH, when there is puberty age, this is released and it secretes GnRH, which at the age of puberty, this have two hormones, LH, FSH, in male and in this we are talking about gametogenesis, male and female, both the gametes. The GnRN that acts as anterior pituitary gland and stimulates secretion of two gonadotropins. The two gonadotropins, LH and FSH. LH acts at the Leydig cell and stimulates synthesis and secretion of which it secretes androgen, which stimulates process of spermatogenesis, and androgen in turn stimulates the spermatogenesis. FSH acts on the serotyl cell, which stimulates and secretion of some factors which helps in spermatogenesis. Now just see the figure 3.6, the structure of sperm, and listen, and looking at the figure, listen what I am saying. I have written this in the short. Let us now know about the structure of sperm. It is a microscopic structure composed of a head, neck and middle piece and a tail. You can see in the figure 3.6. A plasma membrane envelops the whole body of the sperm. The sperm head contains an elongate haploid nucleus. The entire position is covered by a cap-like structure which is known as acrosome. Acrosome is filled with enzymes that helps the fertilization of the ovum. The middle piece, it has nuclear mitochondria for energy to move tail. Move tail means it has motility for fertilization, that it can transport the sperm to the ovum which the help of mitochondria, which provides energy. And in this 200 to 300 million sperms during a quotation means it ejects from the human male ejection. It transport 200 to 300 million sperms during a coitus. Then 60% are normal shape and size, but 40% vigorous motility. Motility means movement. Now we will see about the formation of female gametes, means oogenesis. The formation of female gamete, one term is given oogenesis. Look about this whole flow chart and memorize it. Now in this, the process of formation of male-female gamete is called as oogenesis, which is marked differentially from spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis, which means the formation of the sperm. Now we will see the formation of ovum. In this, oogenesis is initiated during the embryonic development stage, where a couple of million gametes called mother cell, oogonia, are found within each fetal ovary. No more oogonia are formed and added after birth, means this is the formation of oogonia before the birth. The cells start develop and enter into prophase 1 of the mitotic division and get temporarily arrested at that stage, called primary oocytes. And then we have talked about this oogonia, primary oocyte. Then a large number of the follicles degenerate during the phase from birth to puberty. Therefore, at puberty there are only 60,000 to 80,000 ovary left at the puberty age, which are granulosa cells and eutheca, which is surrounded by this both layers, and then they form secondary follicles. This all surroundings forms a secondary follicles. The secondary follicles soon transform into the tertiary follicles, which is filled with the cavity known as antrium. The theca layer is organized into the inner theca interna and outer theca externa. It is important to draw that attention that in this stage at the primary oocytes within the tertiary follicles grows in size and completes its first mitotic division. When it is unequal division results in the formation of a large haploid secondary oocyte, which is the large one, and a tiny first polar body. The secondary oocytes retain bulk of nutrition, rich cytoplasma, of first oocytes. This symbol is primary, this is secondary, this is unequal division, and this is means division. Now the tertiary follicle, which is formed from the secondary follicle, the tertiary follicle further changes into the maternal follicle, which are known as graphene follicles. The secondary oocytes form a new membrane called as zona pelludica surrounded it. The granum follicles now ruptures to release the secondary oocytes, means ovum, from the ovary by the process called ovulation. This is the whole thing about tertiary follicles and secondary oocytes. The short have written in this. This means secondary oocytes. New membrane, which is zona pelludica. This all is seen in the figure 3.7. Please read and memorize this. In next video, we will see about the menstrual cycle. Thank you.